When Douglas Adams wrote The Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy, he added a central joke which has become more famous than the novel itself. If you open your Google browser and type the answer to life, the universe, and everything, the answer you get is 42. This answer is based on that particular joke that Adams wrote in his book. Towards the end of the book, the supercomputer Deep Thought reveals that the answer to the great question of life, the universe, and everything is 42. Deep Thought takes 7.5 million years to calculate the answer to the ultimate question. The characters in charge of getting that answer are discontent because it isn't very useful. Yet, as the computer points out, the question itself was vaguely formulated. To find the correct statement of the query whose answer is 42, the computer will have to build a new version of itself. That too is a time consuming process. The new version of the computer is Earth. To find out what happens next, you will have to read the book. The author's choice of 42 has become a fixture of geek culture. Geeks have since wasted years and massive efforts trying to ascribe some deep, symbolic significance to the number and its occurrences. But while the late author insisted he chose the number at random, 42 has been perplexing mathematicians for decades. Until now, it remained the last elusive link in a maths problem known as the Diophantine equation. The question was, can you make all the numbers up to 100 from the sum of 3 cubes? This is expressed in the mathematical notation as k equals x cube plus y cube plus z cube. Named after Diophantus, the Greek father of algebra, the original problem was set in 1954 at Cambridge University. Some numbers are easy. For example, the number 36 can be written as 3 cube plus 2 cube plus 1 cube. Others, for instance 4, 5, 13 and 14 have been proven to have no solution. All were eventually solved or proved unsolvable using various techniques and supercomputers except for one number, 42. It had neither a solution nor proof that it has no solution. After 65 years of extensive research, a team led by University of Bristol and Massachusetts Institute of Technology finally cracked it in 2019. Professor Andrew Booker enlisted the help of MIT professor Andrew Sutherland, and they used Charity Engine, which uses power from more than 500,000 home computers while they are lying idle. The answer, which took over 1,000,000 hours of calculation to prove, is on your screen now. This problem matches quite the plot of the Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy saga. If there is a collective that has elevated the number 42 to the category of a cult number, that is the mathematicians and the programmers. 42 is 101010 in binary, and the 42nd ASCII character is the asterisk, which is considered a wild card. Both coincidences have given rise to many Easter eggs and hidden preferences. But the amazement of the number 42 isn't only limited to maths or programming. In ancient Egyptian mythology, during the judgment of souls, the dead had to declare before 42 judges that they had not committed any of 42 sins. The marathon distance of 42.195 kilometers corresponds to another example, and the fact that the kilometer unit had not yet been defined at that time when it was first to run only makes the connection all the more astonishing. The index of refraction of light on water at the point where a rainbow is created is nearly 42 degrees. Lewis Carroll's Alice's Adventure in Wonderland has 42 illustrations. Two physical constants in the universe are the speed of light and the diameter of a proton. It takes light 10 to the minus 42nd power seconds to cross the diameter of a proton. On Coldplay's Viva La Vida or Death and All His Friends, there's a song called 42 about life and death. When the Large Hadron Collider Science Complex had to build a new office building, they named their new complex Building 42. The element molybdenum has the atomic number 42 and is also the 42nd most common element in the universe. On page 42 of the original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, Victor Frankenstein reveals that he is capable of creating life. The sport of cricket has 42 rules. The world's first book printed with moving letters is the Gutenberg Bible, which has 42 lines per page. There are references to this number even in pop culture. The spaceship of Toy Story character Buzz Lightyear is called 42. In the TV show X-Files, Fox Mulder's apartment number is 42. In the animated movie Finding Nemo, the address on the scuba mask left behind by the diver who took Nemo was P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney, NSW. Miles Morales was bitten by a spider bearing the number 42, causing him to become a Spider-Man. The number was later heavily referenced in the film Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. However, in this case, the use of 42 within the franchise references the baseball legend Jackie Robinson's use of the number and had nothing to do with Douglas Adams' book. Oh, did I mention that 42 was the jersey number of Jackie Robinson, which is the only number retired by all Major League Baseball teams? Although the number was retired in 1997, Mariano Rivera of the New York Yankees, the last professional baseball player to wear number 42, continued to wear it until he retired at the end of the 2013 season. Since then, no one has ever worn the number 42 in Major League Baseball except on Jackie Robinson Day, when all uniformed personnel wear the number. Okay, enough of baseball for now. More than references, you ask? 42 is a Catalan number. These numbers are extremely rare, much more so than prime numbers. Only 14 of the former are lower than 1 billion. In combinatorial mathematics, the Catalan numbers are a sequence of natural numbers that occur in various counting problems, often involving recursively defined objects. They are named after the French-Belgian mathematician Eugene Charles Catalan. 42 is also a practical number, which means that any integer between 1 and 42 is the sum of a subset of its distinct divisors. The first practical numbers are 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 18, 20, 30, 32, 36, 40, 42, 48, 54, 56, 60, 64, 66, and 72. No simple formula provides the nth element of this sequence. Well, this number might not exactly tell the meaning of life, but is special for sure. The theories surrounding 42 are nothing but myths. To clarify it all, Adams, who died in 2001 at the age of 49, said before he passed away, quote, "It was a joke. It had to be a number, an ordinary small number, and I chose that one. The binary representations, the base 13 numbering systems, the Tibetan monks, that doesn't make any sense. I just sat at my desk, looked out into the garden and thought 42 will do, and typed it in. End of story." Unquote.